I am also very appreciative to come and just speak to you for a few moments. I know that you've heard a lot this morning. You've heard from folks that we work closely with at the Salvation Army. It's a joint effort. Nobody in this community can do all the work that is needed. You yourselves, CH3, has to choose agencies. I mean, there's a bunch of them. We are very appreciative to be one of those chosen agencies, to be here, just to represent the folks that we deal with. For many years, the logo of the Salvation Army was caring is sharing. We are now, our branding logo in the last year is doing the most good. That's all people ever see. But it says with your resources, your time, and your talent. Without that, we cannot do anything that we do. We rely heavily on volunteers in our organization to get things done. We need daily people to come and to help and do the things in our offices. We have a very small staff, but we do have a full-time social worker who sees people on a regular basis. And since the economic change is happening in our world, this time last year, the month of September, we're up 30% across the board. In food given out to people, 60%, in that area. There are a lot more people with a lot more need. We're getting ready to enter our seasonal Christmas season, which is the time when many of you know what the Salvation Army does. We ring that bell, right? I don't ring it so much, but a lot of you do. A lot of your friends, people you know. And that resource we take, and we don't spend all that at Christmas. We budget that back through the year. And we're grateful that we were able to do that this year. We ended our year on a good note this year. And that's good, because coming into the new year, we're going to need all those additional, what weren't additional resources, but just stored resources, because we started projecting ahead things that were happening. That's one thing about the Salvation Army. We're not just a local organization, but we're a national, international organization. So we get a lot of that information from up top from our organization that helps us to present us in the right direction where we need to project in the future. Our social worker sees clients on a regular basis. We help with utility assistance, rent, gas, water, those kind of things to people in Cabarrus and Stanley County. We use your resources here in Cabarrus County, and we use other resources for the Stanley area. But we do work closely with other agencies to make sure that we're not duplicating services. We do networking to the best of our abilities, and we encourage all the agencies to do that. And we're going to probably be working on that more and more together on projects to make sure we're doing that. Because as a donor, you want us to make that. You want us to do that. I mean, you want us to make sure that we're not duplicating, so that we can take your dollar and stretch that as far as we can make it go. We do work with young people. We are a faith-based organization, and we do know where to draw the line. We don't cross those boundaries. We try to do everything we can to make sure that we don't jeopardize the resources that come our way because of anything we may do. We work with young people in the community. We do some character building programs with them. Last year we sent 39 kids to over 300 nights of camping over in Denton, North Carolina, and those are all character-based programs. But there's a lot of things going on. We aren't expanding. We're just trying to keep up with the normal things that are coming through our doors at this point. And we do work closely with CCM in the shelter program. We keep the utilities paid at the building. We keep the upkeep on the building. And that is housed on the Salvation Army facility. Great to work with other people. Great to work with people like yourself who will give, I hope that you, this is a small group, and I'm sure that you folks will have to go back and present what you've heard today from the agencies to other people. And we just want to, as one of those individuals, I just want to say thank you, because many times the agencies themselves are the ones that receive the thank yous when people come through our door. We do have a board, 27-member board advisory organization that's in our community that we meet with monthly, and they go over our finances and they go over the things that are going on. They bring ideas to the table of what we need to be doing, and they're really quick to tell me that we're not doing something we need to do. And if you're ever served on a volunteer board, we are appreciative of that, to know that those people are there. This is, like I say, it's just a lot of different things. We're seeing more people in distress. And that's where, with the things that are changing, we don't have a professional counselor in the office, but we do find ourselves doing some of that and helping to project people and to get them into the right hands of people. So many times here lately we've heard, I just don't know where I'm going to go anymore, But we need to be able to do that. The resource dollars that you bring in last year, we didn't receive a grant of $35,000 from the Philip Morris, but we were able to continue to keep the level of service that we are doing in our offices because of groups like yourself. And I just want to thank you again. Appreciate everything you do. And if you ever have a question about what we're doing, we're just up the street on Patterson Avenue. Come by, give us a ring. We're glad to talk to you, show you around the facility, show you the shelter facility, and show you the food pantry, whatever we're doing there. Okay? Thank you for your time today.